breach of contract and their remedies. A contract as an accord between businesses or individuals who may be mutual consent agree to do something, or one may agree to undertake something for a consideration. Agreement can oral or written or even implied depending with the issue of hand. In most cases, contract end up in court claim for failure by one party to fulfill his part of the bargain, whether in part or full. For any claims to contractual material breach or to be successful, the injured party must establish that indeed there was a contract. The defendant is indeed the right party to bring a claim. The contract was breached and the claim suffered monetary losses. In a similar case held in 1853, it was held that if a party privy to the contract has rendered it difficult to fulfill his part of the contractual bargain at end of the agreed terms, and party is directly liable for breach. This relevant fact to the case: Nature Stone House under Mr. and Mrs. Alfredo was contracted by Mr. and Mrs. Casimo to supply and install granite surfaces for the kitchen, comprising a branch top, a survey top, and splash bags. July 2013, Mr. Alfredo sourced to Mr. Casimo samples of granite. Ultimately, Mr. Casimo selected white Sorrento granite for the kitchen surface. A caution was made by Mr. Cosimo and handed to Mr. Alfredo on July 31st, 2013. The condition entailed $5,000 for the bench tops and about $1,500 for the splash bag. On 12 August 2013, revised the question and offered a single price of about $6,495, which was accepted by Mr. Cosimo. Mr. Cosimo also paid 15% of the total cost. This means that Mr. Cosimo had seen that the granite branch top supplied by Mr. Alfredo were the material he really needed, and as such supplies the material and has agreed and started work on September 21st the same year. However, Mr. Casimo was not pleased, promoting him to cancel the contract. Mr. Casimo is intending to bring the matter to court. He thinks that NSH has breached the contract by delivering bench top which was not fit for its purpose and of an unacceptable quality. It is also the view of Mr. Cosimo that the materials supplied must be fit the work anticipated. It was also anticipated that NSH would raise counterclaim using all relevant contractual principles. This paper advised Mr. Cosimo of the strength of his claim as well as the strength of the anticipated counterclaim.